Good afternoon. My name is Devin Hargrove Jr., and this is for the class ENT-3135-01. So for my final, I decided to do a small business. I decided to look up a small business, and I chose to do Lost and Found Clothing Co. So Lost and Found Clothing Co. is a clothing brand. It was founded by Devin Hargrove Jr., which is me, in Columbus, Ohio, in 2019. As the CEO of the company, I got the name from a state of mind when I was uncertain about like Christ, my life, everything I was going through. I felt like I was falling apart, and I was lost. I was in a state of just being lost, just going through life, feeling like I really didn't know what my purpose was, what I was doing in life. And I became found when I found Christ. So that's why the name is titled Lost and Found. So I just try to put that into all my work, like everything that I'm creating. So if I'm creating a new hoodie, a new t-shirt, a hat, a mask, or anything that really like kind of like inspires people, I try to do that. So our goal is just to evoke change, uplift people, bring people together, and just, improve society. So one of the challenges that I actually faced within my brand was just consistency. So starting out, I wasn't really consistent, so I wasn't growing as a businessman. And that's why I started to take classes like entrepreneurship management, which really helped me like, okay, I need to be consistent. So I'm posting every day. I'm looking up new ways to really hit my target audience. So my target audience is ages 18 to 24 college students. And I try to look for people who are more into like, not really like into streetwear, but are trying to get into streetwear as well as trying to just grow their streetwear fashion sense. So what I'll do is I'll look on Instagram, I'll look on Facebook, I'll look on Twitter, and I'll see like what the trend is, rather that be a trucker hat, or that'll be the face mask, or that'll be a t-shirt, or a ski mask. Ski masks were really big. A lot of things kind of just grew by themselves, and it just happened so quick. So like even like a design of like a hoodie. So some of my hoodies kind of take its own shape. So I used to have regular hoodies where they would have like the bottoms on there and it would be like tight fitted or be form fitting. And now I cut off the bottoms and it makes it more like streetwear apparel with the fashion just changing with the times. So some of the strategies I used though was just the marketing mix. So my product was just streetwear. So streetwear is a fashion sense that you have to have for yourself. It kind of goes along like it started off in China and it's like they're fast fashion, they're streetwear. I think of brands like H&M, Forever 21, like that. And then I kind of just think about like how everything like full service itself. So they're with their brands, they are continuously changing. So I know Forever 21 did a thing with hot Cheetos and it didn't do too well. They did a thing with the US Postal Service, it did really well. So it just all depends. So then I had to start thinking about like endorsements, brand ambassadors. So I started to get a brand ambassador. So I would pick like college students around my age or who are more into like Christ and try to like get people to like, hey, he's cool, but he also is into a Christian belief, to kind of get them to understand the background of what my brand was. Because, like I said, Lost and Found is from a state when I was lost, and I became found when I found Christ. So I would say another struggle that I faced was just making profit. So my first year, I actually turned a profit, but it was only $100. And that was kind of rough for me to kind of get stand behind because I know I put a lot of work and effort into my brand, but it was the way how I was purchasing material and I was repurchasing. So I wasn't investing properly enough to where whenever I would be making money, I wouldn't put it aside to reinvest. So it would make it hard for me to really like calculate my profits because I'm spending this on, okay, well, I'm in college. I got to get gas. I got to get food. So being a young entrepreneur, I really didn't know no better. So with the class, it kind of just helped me like, I need to focus on my marketing plan. So my marketing plan is, we start off with, we're just trying to grow from 200 followers on Instagram to now we're at 478. So that's a big grow. So we're just trying to keep on pushing forward to like reach more people as fast as possible and as simple as possible. So what we'll do is we'll go to pop-up shops. So I've been in two pop-up shops in the past year, one in Milwaukee and then one here at Central State University, as well as we'll try to reach out to people through guerrilla marketing. So I'll go outside with one of my hoodies on. Hey, have you heard of my brand? This is my Instagram. Check us out. See what you like. And I also might pass out like a little flyer. And I do that as well as just kind of within that trying to grow the business. So, hey, what are you interested in? What would you like to see from our brand? What's your favorite color? What do you like to do? Are you an active person? Are you an introvert, extrovert? How does this brand help you and what will it do for you if you were to wear it? Are you within my targeted market? Are you actually going to uphold my brand, which is to evoke change? Just be a different person. So I would say a lot of my success, though, really came from just God, like praying, reaching out to different organizations. So here on campus, I talk to a lot of people who are like in big positions. So I'm Mr. College Business, so I'll do things like, or I'll give out a free shirt, or even if it's like my last year, I was giving out, like, I gave out 2 free shirts, so free giveaway at 100 followers, free giveaway 200 followers, and just do giveaways to kind of like reach more people. Then I started to, I know I took a success within the masks. I sold out in masks. So every time since I've started my brand, I've sold out within any product that I put on the market. So if that been a hoodie, if that been a t-shirt, if that been a face mask, that been a hat. And I would just say, like, the successes come from being consistent. So I wasn't consistent at first, and when I became consistent, that's when my followers became more consistent. So weekly I get orders. So I just actually had a big week. I would say in March 28th, I had got 20 orders. So I had to make prospective, like, 20 items, had to get them out, had to prep them, and I just started to become more consistent on how I'm going to do it. So I post the items, I ask for customer feedback, I give out great quality stuff, and I continue to reach people. So I would say I'm really into the marketing mix, though. So my place of my products is online. It's an online store, but I also like to do it like in person. So though I can't have a store right now, I like to walk around with my cell phone. So I'll wear my merchandise twice a week. And then as well as I'll make sure if I see a customer, when I do a customer cam, so we'll take selfies together. I'll take a selfie of you wearing my brand, as well as if it's Friday, I like to do Lost and Found Fridays, where if you're wearing a hoodie, you're going to shout out on the page, you're going to get posted on my Instagram, and more stuff like that, just to get my name out there and let people know, like, okay, I'm for the people, I support the people, and I support people who support me, as well as that. How I really became a business was I started to look into different t-shirt companies, so just on Etsy shops, and then I went on YouTube, watched YouTube videos, and I just started to realize, like, okay, this is what they're doing, this is how I can do it, and this is how I became my brand that I am today, and it just became more understandable. Thank you for your time.
She like me, Molly rocks in my green tea. I can get the best interest.